Hey everyone, this is Lucy and today I'm joined by Elisa, who is a cloud engineer at AWS. Today we're going to be answering the question, what does an AWS cloud engineer actually do? We'll also be talking about the skills required to become a cloud engineer and how you can start your career in this role. So Elisa, to start off with, do you want to tell the viewers a bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure. Hi everyone, my name is Elisa and I'm a cloud engineer in Amazon Web Services. I've been working here for about a year now, and I primarily support services such as IAM, key management services, and security hub, and so on.
Awesome. So what does the cloud engineer actually do at AWS? How would you explain the role?
Yeah, so a cloud engineer's main responsibility is to solve customers' issues. We could get emails, chats, or calls throughout the day, and the range of questions could involve how do you use a certain service to our application is down, could you help us? Also, as a cloud engineer, you would generally have a main domain, which is security for me. However, it's also encouraged to learn cross-domain skills, so there's always an opportunity to expand on your technical skills.
Wow, sounds like a great position where you get to work with customers whilst building your own technical skills. So how did you land the position and what was your journey like?
So back in university, I studied computer science and started off my career as a security analyst in Deloitte's Cyber Intelligence Center. Within that role, I gained some AWS experience and found cloud computing to be interesting, which is what prompted me to look for AWS opportunities. I remember I applied through LinkedIn and went through the standard interviewing process. I remember I specifically looked for a cloud engineer role because as a cloud engineer, you get to be more hands-on, and early in my career, I was looking to expand on my technical skills.
Nice. Okay, so speaking of applying to the role, what was your interview process like? Were there any skills in particular you thought that they were looking for? Quick pause. If you lead a busy life and want to get better quality sleep, I recommend checking out these sleep earbuds. Soundcore by Anchor has recently released a new Space A10 earbuds to help more people improve their bedtime routine. Studies have shown that better sleep can lead to better mental health. So with the Sleep A10's built-in library of sleep sounds, you'll be able to enjoy a good night's sleep and feel more refreshed the next day. I also just love the way they designed it. It comes with a beautiful case that feels really lightweight. The earbuds themselves are created so that even if you sleep on your side, you won't be able to feel the earbuds protruding out. Thank you Soundcore for sponsoring today's video. If you're interested in checking out these earbuds, I have a link to them in the video description below.
So for me, the cloud engineer interview process consisted of firstly an online simulation. So it included things like emails and chats coming, which would test your priority as well as your troubleshooting skills. It also had some technical and behavioral questions. That was followed by a phone interview, as well as a 4 to 5 hour face-to-face interview that consisted of technical and behavioral questions again. For the technical interviews, I think the common expected areas of knowledge are operating systems, networking, and some troubleshooting skills. In my interviews, I think the interviewers were trying to assess my technical depth as well as the breadth of knowledge in those areas, as well as my main domain, which is security. For the behavioral interviews, the questions stemmed from Amazon's leadership principles. So I advise preparing a couple of scenarios per leadership principle for these interviews. So the questions could include questions about taking ownership, which means being responsible and accountable for your work, as well as having that learn and be curious attitude.
Great, thank you so much for sharing that. My final question is, what advice do you have for people who are looking to start their career as a cloud engineer?
Yeah, firstly, for those of you who are considering to become a cloud engineer, I think it's a great role if you're looking to expand on your technical skills in a fast-paced environment. Solving cases could involve reviewing complex architectures, and we also have engineers globally to whom you can reach out for help at any time. It's also a role that people often start with and switch to a different role later. And actually, Amazon is supportive with your individual career growth, and we've got internal mobility programs to help you reach that next stage of your career. Lastly, for those of you who are going for the cloud engineer roles, I think the behavioral part of the interview is as important, if not more, in the overall process. I also think the AWS certification helped me in the application process, I had the Solutions Architect associate level certification. However, I still recommend gaining some hands-on experience through personal projects to have that practical side of the knowledge, because certification's mainly for your theoretical.
Alright, so this brings us to the end of this video of what a cloud engineer actually does at AWS. Thank you so much, Elisa, for joining today, and if anyone has any questions, please leave it down in the comments below and we'll get back to you. Alright, bye for now! Today I'm joined by Elisa, who's a cloud engineer at AWS. Is it bad to point at you? Elisa or Elisa? I'll do this. Open hand gesture. Okay, instead of this is her.
Do you mind if I say that one more time? Did I pronounce that correctly?
Encouraged, yeah.
So there's always an opportunity.
Sorry,
that's okay. Pick up more skills and expand on your skills. Hang on.
Apply to my AWS internship.
Oh.
Yeah.